They ran in Monday's Boston Marathon or cheered others along. Now 2 Sarasota residents are back at home and talking to SNN Local News about their experience. SNN Local News reporter Grant Boxleitner has more.
We got the chance to talk to a pair of Sarasota residents who were at the Boston Marathon, and they shared their dramatic tale of where they were when the bomb went off and the aftermath.
My older daughter Katie and I made an effort to go along the route and find her. Went to the very end of the race, were able to squeeze in at the end.
Sarasota resident Sean Bliss was in Boston Monday to watch her daughter Jackie Dorsiak compete in her first Boston Marathon. She remembers the moment the first explosion sounded.
Heard a noise, felt a little reverberation, didn't appreciate that it was anything because there's 27,000 runners, 500,000 people lining the streets.
A few minutes later, Bliss gets a disturbing phone call.
Someone calls our phone and said, "Are you guys okay? There was just a bomb that went off."
And once she reviews photos, an eerie feeling follows.
Where the bomb was, which is apparently right next to where we were standing.
She shows us on this map where she was standing near the finish line about 30 minutes before the first explosion.
We were probably a quarter of a block from where the first bomb went off. We had left the area, gone down, greeted her at the end.
Immediately changed this awful thing. It was just astounding, the change.
Sarasota orthopedic surgeon Adam Bright had already completed the marathon before the explosions. The doctor recalls the chaos on the streets.
The runners after the race that normally are celebrating and getting together with their family, instead they're panic-stricken and the streets are closed. They can't find their family, and ambulances and military vehicles and helicopters. It was just crazy.
After the explosions, Bright says heightened security made getting around the city a challenge.
I was going to a restaurant to meet with some friends, and then when I got to the restaurant, then I heard that the bomb had gone off and they evacuated the restaurant and they told us we had to leave.
2 area residents so close to a dark moment that remains on the nation's conscience.
You go from the highs of, oh my goodness, she did a great job, she completed, you've had this great celebration, to the tremendous sadness and the weight of some, people losing their lives.
Given what happened this year, will you go back and run in the Boston Marathon?
Oh, absolutely. This is the race that they can't take away from us. I think that our country can respond to whoever these people are and make sure that race can come off again.
And we're outside Dr. Bright's office, and since he's gotten back, he's fielded dozens of calls and text messages from well-wishers, making sure that he's okay. Reporting in Sarasota, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News.